What's going on, everybody? My name is Jason and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be over the basics of TradingView. If you do not know what that is, it's basically just a website where you're able to do all your analysis on any kind of chart you could possibly imagine. The purpose of today's video is for those of you who have never actually used TradingView before, and for those of you who would like to have a visual aid to be able to get ahead of the learning curve when it comes to learning everything about this. So the website is www.tradingview.com. I have written it right there all large for you guys. And let's get started. So the way I like to compare this is to video games. If any of you have ever played Call of Duty or any kind of first-person shooter, you know, multiplayer games, you have a variety of maps, and the more frequently you play a first-person shooter like Call of Duty, the more map recognition you get. So it's like if you move to a new city somewhere and you don't really understand the streets or anything like that, the longer you live there, the more you see the streets and the more recognition you have of different landmarks or different street names, etc. So the more you get on this website and just mess around with all these tools here, the more understanding you'll have of what they are, how to use them, and I'll be going over the actual specific uses for a variety of these tools in later videos. What you're seeing here is probably what you're going to see on your own computer. The main home page looks like this. If you want to get to a chart, you can come up here and type in whatever chart or currency pair or stock even. Let's go with Tesla. Tesla Inc. NASDAQ. Let's go. So you click on that. It'll bring you to this page. It'll say follow Tesla, or down here it'll have a full feature chart. You click that full feature chart. It'll load up the chart for you. Oh, thank you. And this is how it'll look. So this thing up here is extremely important. To the left, you can type in whatever you'd like when it comes to currency pairs, stocks, etc. Just go to the US dollar versus the Japanese yen, just for fun. We're not going to be doing any analysis here. I'm just showing you guys what these tools are over here and how to use them. So we're looking at the US dollar against the Japanese yen, and what this is called is a candlestick chart. Each one of these candlesticks is representative of whatever time frame you choose. So, and I'm talking minutes, hours, day, week, month. So I can go to the 5 minute, and each one of these is worth 5 minutes. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Each single candle represents 5 minutes of price action. So all price action really is however much price fluctuates within a specific candle and a specific time range. So for example, here price was at $223 on open, and it closed at $224.78. So price action moved between that small range there. And to understand these candles, I'm going to teach you right now. One big thing on these charts is this garbage can. You click this garbage can here, it'll delete everything you've drawn on a chart. So if you have too much noise, or if your chart is a little too hard to read because you've been putting too many things in there, you hit that garbage can and everything just gets deleted. So a candle has a lot of information inside of it. I'll zoom up to this. So I hit the 1 hour button. So now each one of these candles is worth 1 hour. But each one of these candles actually has an entire story in itself. So since we're in a specific time frame, like the hour here, you can see that the highest point that price action hit within this hour was around 47,179,848. And then the lowest point that price hit in that hour was around 46. So in 1 full hour, there's an entire fluctuation of 1 full cent. And you get to see where the candle opened based off the body of the candle. So here, the candle to the left was bullish and green. So the body is where it opens, and the body on the top here is where it closes. So here you can see that this candle opened where this candle closed. This is a bullish candle, or it means that it's going to the upside. It's a candle that started low here, continued up, and closed to create this little price action movement. And these wicks here would represent the extreme highs and extreme lows of this specific hour. So the open of the next candle is where this candle closed. The close of this candle is where price finished printing once that hour was up. And you can see down here there's like a little timer. So in 13 minutes and 19 seconds, this candle here is going to close somehow, some way. And so this candle is going down, and you see that the close on the previous candle is where this one opened. And now here's a close, and then if there's next candle being printed, the open would be where this candle closed. So I'll show you here. So this candle closed down here, and then it printed a new candle. This candle moved to the upside, closed up top, printed a new candle. This candle moved to the downside, closed down here. This next candle opened, closed, opened, closed, opened, closed, opened, closed. So as you can see, the candle immediately to the left and the color of the candle can show you exactly where there's a close and where there's an open. Another thing about this website is that you can completely customize all your candles here. You can also remove these volume bars. You can either right click it, hit remove, or you can just come up to this area and hit the little X to get rid of that as well. You can change the colors of everything by right clicking and going to color theme or settings. Change the borders, the wick color, the last value lines, nearly everything you'd think of. Just make that blue. Okay, nice, nice. Looking fresh, looking fresh. If you wanted to remove the grid lines, you can go into settings and go to appearance, and here you have the vertical and horizontal grid lines. I just feel like it's a little bit more comfortable to be able to look at candles without having something in the background like that. And you can also change the background if you'd like to black or whatever color you want it to be. So you can go ahead and have some fun in the settings there. Do whatever makes you feel comfortable. And now I can show you guys some trendline tools. So this is a basic trendline. Click and drag, go into the settings. You can extend both ends all the way into infinity if you'd like, or you can just keep it however it is. You can change the thickness and the width of the line. You can also change the color, or if you want it dotted, solid line, etc. Another tool that you'll be using quite a bit is these parallel channels here. I'm just going to draw this out. This is all just theoretical, showing you guys what there is on here. Horizontal lines are great for drawing in major support and resistance areas. See this horizontal line? And I'll have a video on support, resistance, and trend lines coming up here in the next week or so. Arrows, you literally get to draw an arrow. Vertical lines. You got pitchforks. and you have a bunch of different options when it comes to shapes. If you hit the star, you can actually favorite some of your most used tools, and it brings out a little favorites bar out into the middle of your screen there. So instead of having to go through here and try to figure out exactly what you're looking for, you can actually just favorite them. Your favorites bar is nearly permanent. Whenever you'd like to change it, you can just come back into whichever tools you've selected and unselect the tools you don't want in there anymore. Here's some annotation tools, different patterns, Elliott wave, some measurement tools for like long positions, short positions. I'll show you what that is. Like if you had an entry here, it shows you the exact risk that you're taking and your take profits. It's actually a pretty cool tool. Your measurement tool, you can either click and measure different areas, or you can actually hit shift, then left click with your mouse. Shift, left click with your mouse, and you can measure the amount of days that have gone by since the specific point that you click on to the amount of price action that has occurred. It's pretty cool. But yeah, besides that, this is the most important tool because boom, you just get to click that and everything gets deleted. So it's pretty nice to have. One more thing is the stay in drawing mode. If you select that and then you select any kind of tool, it's just you keep on clicking and you're always in drawing mode. And you have to go back in there, click it, do it one more time, and then you'll be done. Well, there you have it. That was my quick little rundown of TradingView and some of the tools and features that are offered on this website. Thanks for watching my first video. Hopefully it helps some of you guys out. And if you have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll be happy to answer them. Much love, and I'll see you in the next one.